So how do you make a choice? How do you know it's the right choice? You need to be deeply connected to your emotions. This is actually a sign that your intuition is heightened and using your inner voice, the moon. Queen of Cups provides like an emotional nurturing. This could be a mother or someone who is emotionally available. Queen of Cups represents your emotions, your intuition, and your empathy. So this card is depicting a queen who is in traditional tarot. She is often holding a cup and sitting on a throne that overlooks the ocean. In regards to the Queen of Cups, symbolizes one's ability or your ability to connect deeply with your emotions and the emotions of others. So this could imply like you are needing to do this or you have the power to do this as the Queen of Cups energy. So Pisces, this is encouraging you to be intuitive, empathetic, and compassionate towards yourself and others. 2024. Ooh. So you have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is about choice, and it is about the choice of making a choice by connecting to the moon, the subconscious. So this is definitely a need to disconnect from your mind, from like pros and cons, making a decision by simply tapping into your intuition, into your heart, because we don't see this with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, traditional Two of Swords imagery is often about seeing an individual with like holding these Two of Swords crossing, but often the cross actually conveniently is located at the heart, and the person is often blindfolded, which is talking about like basically blindfolding your mind to like your logic to what makes sense and tapping into your intuition. And the moon is connected to intuition, connected to the subconscious, is connected to the mysteries, connected to what we don't see in order to provide us answers. This is really a need to tap into your emotions and the moon cycles of energy and tapping into that emotional energy of being able to like tap into your emotions. And even when emotions are inconsistent, they can provide riding those waves can also intuitively provide us guidance in almost like that. Metaphorically, riding the wave of our emotions is actually riding the wave of life, because life, just like emotions, is not consistent and it doesn't have a stability, because if life had a stability, it would be boring, it would be mundane, it wouldn't change as a person. The person you were born as in birth, you would die as, and that's just not how human beings work. But I think it's also working with your emotions in order to reveal a subconscious choice that it needs to be made. And how you would do that is through meditation, connecting to your intuition, your emotional intuition. So how do you make a choice? How do you know it's the right choice to make? There will be a decision that you will need to make, and you will need to blindfold yourself to logic, and it will be a choice that will need to be made through your emotions. So like the power of your emotions, tapping into your emotions is really important into making a decision. How the Queen of Cups energy is about a mature, intuitive, compassionate woman. This is also someone or yourself who you need to be deeply connected to your emotions in order to make a choice. Queen of Cups is often associated with someone who is connected to creativity, their feminine side, and again their empathy and their intuition. It is also, Queen of Cups is also a reflection of emotional intelligence, and she's known to provide comfort and support or nurture those around her. And when the Queen of Cups, it comes in someone's reading, and specifically right now when she comes into your reading, Pisces, this is actually a sign that your intuition is heightened and you need to trust your inner voice. So this isn't about making a pros and cons list or tapping into your Virgo characteristics or air sign characteristics of the mind. This is really connecting to your heart and soul and using your inner voice, the moon. So right now you are having an opportunity to offer possibly emotional supports to someone you need, or this could be someone showing up to you to provide that choice, to provide that guidance. But this could also be a call to tap into to make a choice, you have to tap into your emotions. So take care of your emotional needs this month, Pisces. In contrast, the Two of Swords, this is representing a difficult decision that will need to be made, maybe from your emotions. This card typically has a blindfolded woman holding two swords, which represents the need to make a choice between two options that are both equally challenging or uncertain. That's why it's so important to be maybe even be emotionally balanced. Be able to be emotionally grounded in your emotions, that when your emotions under, you're not influenced by your emotions. You're not heightened by maybe other people's emotions, and you're able to make that choice. That is a choice from your intuition, from your inner guidance, from maybe even from your higher self guidance, a subconscious aspect of you that it needs to be from your heart. So to do that, we have to connect to our own emotional needs, to our own intuition, and not make choices based off what other people think. So this is a sign for you, Pisces, that you need to make an important decision, but you may be feeling uncertain or stuck. This is that you need to tap into your emotional intuitive aspect into your decision-making process. This can suggest that you may be too emotional or too focused on nurturing and providing comfort to others while making a decision, which could be preventing you from making a clear-headed decision because you're more worried about taking care of others, and so you don't want the choice you make, you feel it'll affect others. So that is the shadow aspect of the Queen of Cups if she is not healed. So this month you really need to cultivate your intuition and emotional intelligence in order to help you make a wise decision. See, you have Justice. Justice makes a balanced call. So this is also a choice that provides balance in your life. In order to do that, you have to connect to your intuition, to your emotions. Your emotions, Pisces, is your superpower, the weapon that they're holding. So it's like Justice also is about creating a balance. So even just like the Two of Swords, you can use logic. Justice also doesn't take logic as to what makes sense to, because automatic writing helps us to get away from like making a pros and cons and being too worried about other people's feelings. So like whatever choice you need to make, it will balance it out. It is about balance because the swords balance each other out. They're at the same height level. Three of Rings or Three of Pentacles. This is about working with others to cultivate a foundation in order to build something. So what's happening here is you need to really tap into your emotions in order to make a choice, balancing possible foundations in order to cultivate and work with other people. There needs to be balancing of your own and not like making a choice out of like feelings for others, because Justice is crude in the sense of like Justice doesn't balance out the system or balance out people's choices based off feelings, but based off like what universally will help the people, universally what will help out the system. And what is the system? It is all of us. It is the collective. So what will balance out the collective is not about picking favoritism. Justice is literally like either you get justice, but you get karma. You're in the shadow aspect of justice. Three of Pentacles tells me that there's a building of a foundation in order to cultivate materialism, or to cultivate abundance in a connection to like relationships. Like three people are working together to create that foundation, to build something together, to cultivate a community or building or architecture. And I'm commenting in regard, this is like blossoming something in three connections. Now three people work together in order to create and how their values kind of intertwine to support each other. So what does this mean in regards to Justice and the Three of Pentacles? Well, well, we're gonna look at it. So this combination is indicating for you Pisces a harmonious collaboration or partnership that is built on trust and mutual respect. So this suggests for you teamwork, cooperation will lead to success and positive outcomes this month, because while the Justice card is indicating that this partnership or collaboration will be just and fair, alternatively this combination may also suggest the need for the seeker, need for you to take responsibility for your actions and to collaborate with others to achieve a goal together. So this implies that you need to seek out other experts or team members to help achieve a goal together. So this can signify like in order to balance out the system, you need to make a choice in order to work with others, and to balance out the system you have to actually integrate other people into your life in order to create a foundation. So this isn't a time of isolation. This could actually be a time of creating like business partnership, maybe networking with other people in order to create a balance, a fairness where everyone comes together in the same amount to build something up together. But there will be a choice that you will need to make in regards to the situation, that you will need to tap into the power of your emotions, Pisces.